everybody, and welcome to another weekly vlog. We are back to real life after our half-term break at Butlins last week. We had such a good time. Sad to be back. Real life has recommenced. The kids have been fighting all weekend. I have spent the weekend washing, you know, the mountains of holiday washing you have after you've been away with kids. And I am currently frantically trying to clean the house because I've not had time to give it a proper dust and a hoover for ages, and it is stressing me out big time. So I'm trying to do that today before I go back to work tomorrow and before Libby goes back to school. Another thing that's given me a right kick up the bum is the fact that my sister is going to be here in about an hour. So I'm trying to get things clean and tidy and a little bit more organised. The extension work is still not finished. There's still an issue with our flooring. The levels are not right because there's a drain cover in the middle of it and blah 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 blah. So we can't get the flooring down, so we can't do the redecorating. We can't put anything away where I want to put it. So basically I'm stressed right out. The kids have been little shits all weekend, for want of a better word. Yeah, so I'm just trying to hold it together so I don't lose the plot completely. Yeah, we had such a good week at Butlins. It is sad to be back, but we have rebooked to go back next year, but not until May. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer in May. Not that you need the weather for Butlins because there is so much to do indoors, but yeah, a little bit of sunshine and not have to wrap up quite so much would be nice. So we're going to go back in May next year, but that is a really long time off and I've got the holiday blues, so I'm hoping that we can get away. I'd like to go abroad. I haven't been abroad. Well, we've never been on a proper family holiday abroad. We went to Italy when Libby was 18 months, but that was because Ryan's sister got married out there in Sorrento. So it wasn't really an ideal place to be taking a young child. I just want to go somewhere there's guaranteed sun, it's all inclusive, there's a splash park for the kids, and we can just sit and chill out by the pool for a week. So that's so much to ask. Well, apparently it is, because now we can only go in half term because Libby's at school and it costs a bloody fortune. So yeah, maybe this year we'll be able to go. But the great thing is that my family lives down in Torbay, so hopefully throughout the summer we can go down and visit them quite a lot. And Ryan's mum has also recently bought a caravan and she has put it on a site in Breen. It's not the most wonderful of places, but it will be somewhere that we can get away just for a couple of days. With Ryan working so much, it's quite difficult to get away, but because he's not always here at the weekend. In fact, he went back to work yesterday on Saturday. Yeah, so it's a bit crap that he's not here at the weekends, but me and the girls will make it work ourselves over the summer holidays. Anyway, I've been waffling for 3 minutes and 5 seconds about I don't know what. I'm going to carry on with my cleaning before my sister arrives, and then yeah, it's back to work tomorrow. I've got to work 3 days this week because I've got a board meeting on Wednesday. Luckily Ryan's off on that day so he can have April. So yeah, I'm not sure how much of a vlog this is going to be because I'm going to be at work for most of it, but we will see how it goes. Good morning, it is Wednesday and I don't have to be in work until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So we're having a little play this morning, aren't we? We've taken Libby to school. So we're going to have a little play and then at Daddy's home we need to go and get some tiles because our extension floor is pretty much fixed now, so we can what are you doing? Go ahead and tile it, which is super exciting. And I've decided that we have some kind of child genius. What's this, April? Child genius. We've got all these animal cards, right? There's loads of them, and we have animals on both sides. And April can name pretty much every single one of them and do all the sounds. You're not even two, are you? You're so clever. What's that? What's that? What's that one? What's that? Snail, that's right. Good girl. What about this one? Oh, yeah, good girl. What about this one? Fox. Yeah. And this one? Panda. Good girl. What about this one? Pussycat. What a pussycat. This one? Nemo. Nemo's a fish. Clever girl. Yeah, we've got Nemo in a little fish tank, haven't we?
Yeah.
What about this one?
Doggy.
Doggy. What do doggies do? And they go woof woof. Yeah, good girl. What's this one?
Doggy.
That's not a doggy. What's that? That's a camel. Can you say camel?
Camel.
Good girl. Good talking. Yeah, that's a ribbit. That's a frog. What about this one? Penguin. What do penguins do? Waddle, 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 waddle. You're so clever, aren't you, April?
Hooray.
Want to watch the TV?
Yeah.
Okay, watch the TV. Good morning, everyone. It is now Friday. Wednesday went by in a bit of a blur. Yesterday was the same old routine. We had swimming in the morning, and this one did amazing, didn't you? You were so good. You were. And then we had my nephew Oscar for the afternoon, and then Libby actually had rainbows yesterday rather than Wednesday because it was apparently World Thinking Day, whatever that is. So the rainbows joined up with the brownies. All the packs got together and they had an evening together, which she seemed to enjoy as always, and she's got her uniform now, which she's really excited about. So it's Friday. We've just taken Libby to school, haven't we? We taken Libby to school?
Yeah.
She's gone off to school, and I'm just going to have a quick bite of breakfast because I didn't manage that before the school run. And then me and this one are heading up the M5 to Stroud to see my friend Martina. I've not seen her. Oh, you're going to take baby as well? Yeah? Not seen her for ages, since well before Christmas. It's a shame. We used to live really close together. We used to work together. And we used to see each other all the time. But now we don't. We both are married and have 2 kids and live in 2 completely different cities. So, you know, life gets in the way. So it will be lovely to see her and her 2 little ones today. And then later on, this one's staying at home with Daddy, and Libby has a play date with a friend. It's a friend that she's known since she was a baby. But they don't go to school together, so they don't see each other very often. But play dates when they're 5 are much better for the grown-ups nowadays, because we're actually going to go bowling and then go to Pizza Hut. So they should be entertained enough to let me and Laura, who is Sophie's mummy, chat for a bit, which will be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Hello. Hello. Good morning, it is Saturday. As I said yesterday, me and Libby went bowling last night with her friend and my friend, and we had such a great time. I'm absolutely gutted because my phone completely crashed on me, and that's what I do all my filming on. I don't have a camera. I really need to get a camera, but I don't have one, so all my YouTube videos are filmed on my phone. It's not even a great phone, it's a Samsung S6, but that's what I film everything on, and it crashed on me and I couldn't turn the damn thing on at all. I couldn't figure out how to reset it. so I couldn't get any footage at all, so I'm gutted because Libby was doing so well. I mean, she was using the ramp, but she did so well. She did it all herself and she won. Yeah, and then we went to Pizza Hut afterwards, and yeah, that was fun. The service was terrible. They were like really surprised at how busy it was, but it was a Friday night, so we can't quite figure out how they didn't know they were going to be so busy. But they were quite good. They gave us the kids' meals for free because we complained, and neither me nor Laura are people that complain. But all of a sudden we just had this surge of confidence and decided to say something, and they gave us the kids' meals for free, so that was good. It turned into a bit of a bargain night out. So yes, she had great fun. Libby had great fun with her little bestie Sophie, so that was really fun. So yeah, this morning we've just been pottering around. We're about to pop out to go to Aldi, and one of my New Year's resolutions was to make the most of weekends with Libby, and practically every weekend since then I've had to take her shopping to Aldi or Tesco or whatever, because I've been massively disorganised through the week. Well, not disorganised, just really busy and not had the opportunity to go shopping. So I really need to try and rectify that, because the poor girl finishes school and then she gets dragged around Aldi with me. Anyway, we need to go and do it, otherwise she won't eat. So I'm going to do that. And it's a gorgeous sunny day, so I would like to try and get out in the garden later. Anyone that's watched me for a while will know that I grow quite a lot of my own fruit and veg. Not fruit, but mainly veg. And my garlic should have been planted, well, I would normally do it around about the end of December, beginning of January. And we are now at the end of February. And I haven't planted it yet, so I really would like to get out there and dig over the plot and get that garlic in, so fingers crossed. Just a little side note before we go out. I can't quite believe this must be some kind of miracle, but April has her coat, hat, gloves, scarf and boots on, which Libby did for her, and Libby has a hat, coat, scarf, gloves and getting her boots on. I didn't even ask them to do that. This is a miracle. They've done it all on their own. So we're going to leave the house when I would like to. Hurrah! Are you? What are you?
Pardon?
What are you?
A robot.
A robot. You're a robot. Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter. Right then, food shopping on a Saturday was a success. You were both very, very good, weren't you? And now this one has finished being a robot. We are going to go out in the garden and plant some garlic.
Yay!
Try and do it before April wakes up from her nap. Right, this is taking a lot more digging than I had anticipated. It's really hard going over. It has been covered over, but I remember actually last year there was lots of grass growing up in that patch, and the roots are really long and stuck in the mud, aren't they, Libby? You're doing a good job helping me get all the roots out. In an ideal world, I would leave it tonight and then dig it over tomorrow again before planting the garlic, but I suffer really badly from my back, and I can tell from the way my back's feeling at the moment that tomorrow I probably won't be able to stand up, let alone dig over the plot again. So I had a little stretch and I'm just going to crack on, rake it over and get the garlic planted and hope for the best. Anyone that gardens will know how satisfying it feels to see a patch like that, all dug over, relatively weed free and all raked. It's taken a lot of work and I'm in agony and it's not perfect. Like I said, I could have done with pulling some more roots out really, but it's looking pretty Right, so for anyone that's interested, if at all, to plant garlic, you need to choose a nice sunny spot in your garden, and then you take your garlic. This is what I grew last year, and you break it up into cloves, and then you literally just need to drill a hole in the ground. I just use a stick or something, I find, about 2 inches down, and then you take your clove of garlic and you stick it in flat end first, so pointy end pointing up, and just cover it over, and then pretty much just leave it to do its thing. And I will plant them about 6 inches or so apart. I think I'm going to do 4 rows of 8. Oh, nice outfit, April.
Oh.
Take it off? Yeah, probably best. Sunday, everyone. We have spent the morning in the sunshine at a local community farm, and we saw lots of babies, didn't we? We saw piglets and my baby goats and baby rabbits. It's the season for it, apparently. It was so lovely, and we got incredibly muddy. So the girls have stripped off and all that's gone in the wash. I have done all the vegetables for this afternoon's Sunday lunch. April is down for a nap, and now Libby is about to make some chocolate bars. She got given this chocolate maker. It was a late Christmas present from my friend Martina, who I saw on Friday. So we're going to do that. What are you going to put in your chocolate?
Marshmallows and raisins.
Marshmallows and raisins. Yummy.
See you on Friday. Bye.